and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be just playing with some new products that I did purchase recently, and I wanted to do that with you guys, so I thought I would go ahead and film a video as I do this look. So let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and I already did my brows because I do not have a new brow product. I also do not have a new primer, but I'm just going to go ahead and use this one for today. It is a Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Can't pronounce this. Primerizer. It looks like that. And it has primer and moisturizer in one. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of this on my face. And I have you guys a little bit up close and personal so you can see what I'm doing. This feels very nice on the skin. It's very moisturizing, like it says. I did already put moisturizer on as well, but I'm just putting this one on. I wanted to try this one again. I hadn't tried it in a while, but it seems to be very moisturizing. Okay, so I went ahead, I'm going to let that just go ahead and set in. And I do have some breakouts and stuff, so we're going to see. Now, I recently went to Lancome in one of the department stores here in our town, and they were having a promotion that if you buy anything over $35, I believe, you would get a free gift. And this is what the free gift came in. So you got this choice of this bag, which is like a rose gold or a more brownish gold bag, and inside it came with 7 different things. So the first thing they gave me was a Lancome Cream Radiance Cleanser for normal to combination skin, and this I might give away just because I'm already using a new cleanser at the time. I just started using a new cleanser several weeks ago, and I don't have combo or normal skin, so I might give this away. I might save that for a giveaway or something. And then they also gave me a Facial Micellar, it looks like micellar water, which I've never tried. They also gave me a lipstick, which is in the color Wannabe. It is a cream lipstick, and it looks like this. It's like a pinkish, kind of purplish toned. They also gave me a Benefit Multivital Sunscreen Cream, Broad Spectrum, SPF 30, 24-hour moisture. And this is a 0.5 ounce, and it's a decent size product. The other item that I got in the free gift was this Lancome Black Mascara, High Definition Mascara. Just a small size. And then they also gave me a blush. It is a oil-free powder blush, Blush Subtle and Rose Frisique. And this is a 0.088 ounce. Looks just like that. And I believe that's all that they gave me. And like I said, in the bag, and what I purchased, you'll see in the video a couple of the items I'm going to use today. And I never tried them before. And they also gave me these 2 samples. This is their oil. I forgot what it's called. I think it's Genifique oil or something. And then this is a foundation trial that they gave me. I don't know how to pronounce it. Teint Idol Ultra 24 Hour. So they gave me that, and I'm in the shade 160. So we're going to be trying that out today as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So I think I'm going to start with the eyes today. I've never really done that, but I'm going to try and see how that goes. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is priming my eyes with this new primer that I got. I believe I got this in a subscription box, and it's the Laura Mercier Eye Basics Primer in the color Wheat. So we're going to start with that. And I'm just going to put this all over my eyelid. Looks like it's a little darker than my normal skin tone, but we're just going to go with it and see if we can get it to work. It does have more of a drier consistency. It doesn't feel like it's liquidy or that it's, I might have put too much on. Just going to take this e.l.f. brush and blend all that in. It has more of a drier, almost powdery feel or consistency to it. And the brush that I'm using is e.l.f. Selfie Ready Blending Perfector. And I honestly don't even know what this is supposed to be used for, but I've just been using it to blend in concealer and things like that, and it's been doing great. Okay, so that's that. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to be using this palette. This is the Norvina palette from Anastasia, and I'm really excited to finally be able to get into this palette. This is what it looks like here. And I showed you guys this in a recent haul that I did. And finally being able to do a look with it. Now in the palette there is a base color, but it has a little bit of shimmer. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is use this white powder in this recent Dollar Tree find. And I'm just going to take that white one and just set all of my lid that I put the primer. I like to always, even though I put a primer or anything, I like to go ahead and set it down with a little bit of powder. And I have been enjoying this powder from the Dollar Tree. This little dual, LA Colors dual bronzer and powder. And it's in the color tan, but I'm very fair and it works great for me. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the palette now. Now what I'm thinking I want to go ahead and do, I think I'm always trying brown looks. I just love brown looks. But I think for today what I'm going to go ahead and do is try something different. Something that I normally would not try. So I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I guess we'll all find out together, right? So hopefully it comes out good. We shall see. Okay, so what I'm going to first go ahead and do is I'm going to get a fluffy brush like this. This is a BH Cosmetics. It doesn't have a name, but it's just really fluffy. And I'm also going to have this one as well. This is the Wet n Wild blending brush. The name's not on it, but I do remember what it said. Now the Anastasia eyeshadow palette did come with a brush. Looks just like this. It's a double-ended brush. Has your shadow side and then your blending side. I will try this as we get more into the outer area because it's a little smaller. But what I'm going to go ahead and start with is I'm going to start with this color called Love right here. And I'm just going to take that and blend it into my crease. Now, this palette does have a lot of fallout, powdery. And I'm just going to blend this back and forth until it gets to the desire that I want it to. Now, sometimes I don't know if it's because I have an older camera or what, but sometimes I feel as though you guys don't get the full effects of my look as it is in person, because a lot of times I'll look back at the footage and I'll see that it looks, you know, somewhat different. The colors aren't as vibrant as what they are in person, and I'm not sure why that is. And then I'll take a picture with my camera, and then in person, or even looking in the mirror, it's completely different. So hopefully today's look will be a little better. So I'm just going to go ahead and go on to the other side. And as you can see right there, I don't know if you guys can see all that fallout from me. And I barely did just tap the brush in the product. And I am tapping off the excess because I don't want all that powder on my face, even though I am starting with eyes, which I normally don't do. But for today's video, I thought I would just go ahead and do that. So I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'm having a good day so far. I'm real excited for fall. It's one of my most absolute favorite times of the year. So that color again was Love. Give me 1 second. All right, so where were we? So now I went ahead and put that, I think I have it to my liking. And I'm going to go ahead and now take this color, which is Wild Child, this pinkish color. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is just put that on the front parts of my eye, because I want to go in with this purpley one, the Celestial, yeah, and put it on the outer part of the eye. So like I said, I haven't played in these. I'm just trying this look out, so hopefully it comes out good. But I'm going to take a brush, and I don't know if I have to wet the brush or not, so we're going to try it without wetting the brush and see how that works out. Okay, it's not really picking up product or placing it on there. So I don't know if it's just because the type of brush that I'm using. Let me try this other one. This is from Mark Avon. It's eyeshadow brush. I've had this brush since my daughter was just a little girl for over 10 years. I think she was maybe like a year old when I got it, maybe, or not even a year old. Okay, this seems to be doing a little better. But I almost feel like it still needs to be wet, because it's doing a little better, but it's not really, you know, going on. Let me see if I can try it with my finger. Sometimes certain shadows go on better with your finger. Oh, there we go. I'm going to try to use some Fix Plus and spray it on my brush and see if that makes a difference. And I brought some other brushes as well that if I might need to try to place that product down. But I'm just going to go ahead and continue trying with this Mark one. So I'm going to put the product on the brush. It worked good with my finger, but sometimes you don't get it precisely where you would want it with your finger. So I'm going to just go ahead and try using this. It's kind of, it's not as pink as it's looking in the, palette. It's not really doing much with. Let me see if I just take my finger. Seems to work better with my finger, but not able to get around the area. So let's see. It looks okay. It's almost all out. So this one seems to pick up better and lay down better. I don't have any, I didn't spray it or do anything like that. I almost want to cover that up with it. I don't know how that would be. Guess we're just gonna find out, right? Just gonna take it in as much as I can. Kind of blend the two together, almost. Yeah, you can kind of see where. Now I have to say that pink Wild Child comes off in the thing more brighter, more of like a brighter pink. So I'm just going to keep building that up to where I want it. Okay, so I think I like it like this. So I'm going to go ahead just with a little bit more of the purple on the end. And just make sure it's all tight and blended in together. I will go ahead and blend it again. Sorry if you can't see my face, it's just the mirror on the table. It's a little bit far from me and hard to see. So I'm just using this mirror. I am going to blend it all in together in just a minute. Okay, and I'm going to take this Anastasia brush and I'm just going to blend them together like that. Okay, just like that. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is take that fluffy brush again. And I'm just going to blend, blend, blend so that any harsh lines or anything are not there. Moving my eyebrows. I'm also going to go in and clean up too. But what I'm going to do is this base shade, I'm going to go ahead and put on my brow bone. And I'm going to use this Anastasia brush, the little small side end. Just right in that area. Take a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and take a little makeup eye remover wipe and I'm going to just try to clean that up as best as I can, get all the little fallout on the side of my face. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take this really dark purple shade right here. And I think I'm going to kind of line the top of my eyelid like as an eyeliner on top. I'm going to be using this Precise eyeliner brush from Essence, and I think I paid like less than $2 for this brush. And I'm just going to take that dark purple and just kind of run it on the top. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Almost like if I'm doing eyeliner. Or with the shadow. Blending brush that I can kind of just go in and... I'm going to use this e.l.f. detail crease brush. And I'm just going to gently take it and just blend all that out. So I feel like there's still a little bit harshness to it. I almost feel like I'm taking the product away on that side. Okay, so I guess that's going to be it for now on the eyes. Let's go ahead and move on to the face. So we'll go back to the eyes afterwards. So like I was saying, I got a sample of a foundation from Lancome I'm going to be trying out today. And I picked up these sponges, 2 sponges from Walmart. They are new. They're from the Equate brand. And I believe the pink one I paid $1.98 and this one is $2.98. This is just a regular blending sponge. And this one says it's a contouring sponge. So I saw those and I wanted to give those a try. So I'm going to be testing those out. They did get very squishy after wetting them. The water came out really well, and they got very squishy and very nice, so that's a good sign so far. I'm going to take a little bit of that oil that they gave me. She said to go ahead and add to the foundation to give it a little bit more hydration. She said 1 drop is good. I think I accidentally just did 2. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to take this small concealer brush. Going to blend all that in together. Then I'm going to take it and blend it all over my face. I've seen this foundation before, but I've never actually tried it. So I'm really excited. She did color match me at the store. On my chin, I had already had a full face of makeup, so she didn't want to ruin my makeup. Need a little bit more of the foundation. Put a little bit too much of the oil. But we'll just go ahead and blend it in real quick with this and see. So for brightener today, I do not have a new one or a new concealer. So I'm just going to be using my tried and true lately, which is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind and the Flower Beauty. I've truly been enjoying that Flower Beauty concealer a whole lot. I think it's a great concealer, and especially, like I've said numerous times in the previous videos, if you have dry skin, I think it's especially dry under eyes, because that's what I use it for. I actually use it for under my eyes more than all over my face. If you have dry under eyes, you will really love it. Sponge it out great. I'm going to just add a little bit more. Looks really good. Love the finish of it. I might have to purchase this in the full size because I'm actually really liking it. Add a little bit more to these areas that I have. My chin has been breaking out. This one blemish right here just does not want to go away, no matter how hard I'm trying to get it to go. It does not. I don't know if you guys remember, in one of my previous videos, it's been a while, it was a Ulta haul that I did, and I included these silicone sponges that my mother-in-law had purchased for me and wanted me to try. And I recently did try to use those, and I was going to use them in this video, but I did not, just because I guess I can try to use them in another video, but when I tried it, it just kind of, for me, just rubbed all of the product all over my face. Now, it did put the product down on my face really well, which I liked. I just did not like that it kind of had the streaks and everything, and you can really just tell that the product was sitting on top of my face. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my under eyes, and the product just kind of was sitting on top of my face, and I didn't really care for that. So I don't think they're horrible. Like, I think they're actually not bad. I was very surprised at the texture of them, and surprised that it actually did like move the product and set the product down on the skin and all of that. But I think what I would have to do is I would go ahead and use that like to place the foundation onto my skin. But I think what I would end up doing is I would take like a sponge afterwards and just kind of press everything into the skin. Because for me, I'm not really fond of the product just looking like it's setting on top of my skin. So yeah, that's what I thought about that. I messed that up a little bit, but that's okay. So of course you guys know that I really love that. Now I'm going to use this for all over the face. It's the Makeup Revolution Concealer in C4. No, not under my eyes. Accidentally put some under my eyes, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm just taking the concealer as I stated, and I'm just going to put it under my eyes. This is the Flower Beauty, and I've truly been loving this for under my eyes so much. Just take the same sponge, and I'm going to just go ahead and blend that in. And I know that these makeup tutorials, or whatever we call them, get ready with me's, any time I'm doing makeup, I can tend to take a very long time and have longer videos, so I apologize. I'm learning how to get all that, you know, cut down. Personally, for me, I prefer longer videos when I'm watching, but I know some people maybe don't have the time, or they just sometimes want you to just get to it. So I'm going to continue working on getting better on that. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Now, I do have this new this is one of the purchases that I purchased. It is from Lancome. It's the Absolute Powder, Radiant Smoothing Powder. It looks like that. And this is in the color Absolute Pro. And it's just your regular powder sifter. And they did not give me, they did say not to put that under your eyes. So I'm going to use this one that I've had, and I have tried just a few times, but it's still fairly new to me. It's the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder, and it's just a white powder. I'm going to go ahead and use that with my damp sponge under my eyes and see how that does as a setting powder. So it doesn't look too bad. I don't know how much of the product actually went on my eyes. And the only thing I would say too about this is the sifter has two holes, two very tiny, tiny holes. And I understand why they would have done that, because keep product from wasting and a lot of it to go out. But personally, I think that it should have more than two. I understand their concept and them wanting to not waste product and all of that, but I think it should have the two. So I'm going to use this for under my eyes, and then I'm going to use the other powder that I purchased for all of the rest of my face. The new powder that I got from Lancome. And this one does have a bigger sifter. I went ahead and I cut sides, half of it. So I think I'm going to take this brush here. This is from Sigma. It's a large powder F30, and I'm going to just dab it in that powder, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to go all over my face where I would want a powder. She tried this at the store. Beautiful and flawless. It just made my skin, my everything tie in together. So hopefully it still does that. Okay, and just a little bit more, and I'm going to do my forehead. And this has like a sheen to it. I want to say it's not glittery, it's just more of a sheen. Gives you kind of a radiance on your skin. Take any extra that I have and just bring it down. Okay, so that's good for that. I really do like that. I don't feel like it makes me look dry. I don't feel like it's cakey looking or anything like that. So I'm really liking that so far. And I'm going to continue to play with it, and I will definitely let you guys know what I think. Now I'm going to go ahead and move into bronzer. I do not have a new bronzer, so I'm just going to take this one that I recently purchased from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to bronze with this all over my skin. And I'm going to be using this brush that I got at TJ Maxx. It's from the brand Opulent Beauty. It's a large powder brush. It did come in a kit with other brushes, and I think I paid less than $10 for the kit, and I really have been enjoying these brushes. I think they're great, great quality. Just gonna blend that all over my forehead. Just like that. I'm going to take a little bit onto my cheeks. Just blend that in. Now I almost feel like that powder I just put on had a scent. I'm going to have to go back and smell it. Unless it's just my brush, but it has like a perfumey scent too. Put a little bit here, just so I can try this. Forgot to do that earlier. Just let that sit there for just a few minutes. I really don't know how to contour, so I probably did that wrong, but I just wanted to go ahead and try this sponge. I think these are great sponges, only using them just a little bit. I mean, this is very squishy, very nice. I think if you're doing some great precision contouring, it'll work really well. Like I said, I don't know how to do that. I'm not really talented in that area. So, okay, and then we're going to try this blush that they gave me. And like I said, it is in Rose Fresky. Don't care for the smell. Have to be honest. And I'm going to use this AOA. Beautiful color. Very beautiful. Okay, that's very pretty. Okay, and then I'm just going to take another brush and I'm just going to blend all that in together, just gently. Not so much where I'm removing the product. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and use a highlighter, and I have two highlighters that are brand new to me. I have this glow kit that I've had for a little while and have been just really wanting to get into it. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I think I'm going to take this Starburst color here on the bottom, and I'm going to take my highlighting brush. This is the AOA Studio F19, and I'm just going to gently blend it into that. And place it. Wow, that's beautiful. I think I went too heavy, but oh well. Can never go too heavy on highlighter in my eyes, but really you can, I think. For me, I'm just like, this one's more of like a whiter color, I would say, champagne. Here it is. It is the Dual Finish Highlighter in Radiant Rose Gold. It's so beautiful. The lady, she tried it on me as a blush topper, and this is what it looks like. And it's just so beautiful. I'm going to kind of do what she did as well. I'm just going to kind of place it over my cheeks, and I'm going to use this Wet n Wild brush. I know it's labeled as a highlighter, and I put on highlighter, but just gonna kind of place it over my blush and everything. I know that's kind of a lot, but it's so beautiful. I just really do like it so much. Just gonna place it right over that other one that I put. Go back and finish up eyes so we can be done. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. Just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to be trying this new mascara from Lancome. It is their High Definition Mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and just continue to build that up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just realized that the remaining of the footage did not get on there. So I did my lower lash line. I went ahead and put the mascara on my lower lash line, and I went in with the Love and Celestial on my lower lash line and blended those two in together. And then I just went ahead and did my lips. I used this Lancome free gift lipstick, the color 357 Wannabe. It is a cream lipstick. That is what's on my lips now. And I actually do like it. It's very pretty. It's very creamy. It's not drying. So this is going to complete this video. It is a long video. I do apologize. I hope that you did enjoy. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for all of the support, and I hope that you enjoy. And until the next video, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much.